welcome you all with my love and blessings. Today we are starting the Nirahara Samyama, third level. Let's move to the morning satsang. In Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter, Sannyasa Yoga, 19th verse.
इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्माणि ते स्थितः.
इह एव तैः जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्मात् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थितः. The translation here, ihaiva, in this world itself, the nature is surpassed by them whose intelligence remains impartial. For the Supreme Being that is flawless in the same, in all, therefore they remain established in the Supreme God. Krishna is too much. What he says, if you are established in the enlightenment space, in the intelligence, even now, all the rules and laws of the nature is changed. If you are established in the supreme consciousness, all the laws of the nature is surpassed. And I tell you, wherever you surpass the laws of the nature, that is what others claim as miracle. But for you, it is happening. The happening, which is the happening for unconscious fellow, is crime for society. Which is the happening for the conscious fellow, is being part of the nature, flow of the society. Which is the happening for the superconscious person, is miracle for society. Understand? Which is the happening for an unconscious fellow is a crime for society. An unconscious fellow does not plan and do the murder. Just yesterday, see, whenever I come to Tiruvannamalai, I have one habit. These local villages, 4 or 5 fellows are there who will give me report. What is going on? That village talk. Who ran away with whom? Who is sitting with whom? Who is hanging around with whom? Who is killed by whom? Whose house is sold by whom? Whose house is bought by whom? I don't have time to see the news, CNN, IBN, or the international things. But I will have 2 or 3 of these villages. One of my informer is this Krishnamurti. Swamiji, do you know a few days before there was a murder in Tiruvannamalai? I asked what happened, why, who. He gives me thoroughly who is the person who planned the conspiracy, who is the person who went and killed. I said, you are giving so much of information. Are you connected to police department? He says, no, Swamiji. Even police department doesn't know this much. I asked him, why did they kill that guy? He said, Swamiji, these fellows have done some other murder earlier. This person who got killed now is the eyewitness. If he goes to the court and gives eyewitness, they will all be convicted. I said, what an unconsciousness. See, to escape from one murder conviction, they killed the other person. Now it is going to be double murder, 2 murder. So the person who has done both the murders is not conscious person. He is unconscious. He does not even understand the ripple effect of the whole thing. So, just the happening for unconscious person is crime for society. If you ask that guy who planned and did the murder, why did you do it? He will only scratch his head. Oh, I thought if this fellow is alive, he will come to the court and give eyewitness. that may lead to conviction. Okay, that is true. But now what have you done? You have done one more murder. So naturally it is going to be now conviction for double murder, two murder. An unconscious person does not think through. So whatever is the flow of life for him is crime for society. For a conscious person, whatever is flow of his life, like he wakes up, morning he goes to the job, works in his office, goes for lunch, comes back again, works in his office, comes back to sleep. Whatever is his course of life, the happening, it is part of society, the flow of society. If you ask him, why are you doing this? He says, that is the way life is. It is like a common understanding. If you are a girl, the moment you are 25, get married. If you are a boy, the moment you are 27, get married. Of course, what I am saying, age is a city limit, city age limit. In the villages, it is much less. These are all common accepted understanding. The commonly accepted understanding. It's a flow of society. If this is next, then this is next. If this is next, then this is next. The conscious person's the happening is flow of society. But the superconscious person's the happening is the miracle for society. When thousands of miracles are happening around me, I tell you, I promise you, I don't do anything. It is the happening for me. People come and tell me, Swamiji, I came to Kalpataru, I did not have kids for 20 years, I asked your blessings, in 1 year I am having the child, I am so happy. When I see the surprise in their face, I understand. So you fellow, you came without any trust or faith. That is why you are surprised. Because when people come and tell me, I don't get surprised. When you come to Kalpataru, when I am in that samadhi, whatever I say naturally comes true. It is the happening for me. What is there in that to be surprised? But when these guys are surprised, they think I'll be very happy. See, I don't take myself for granted. I enjoy the devotion component of you reporting. When you come back and report to me, I did not have a child for 20 years and you blessed me in the Kalpataru, now I have a child. Your gratitude component I enjoy. There is a gratitude part in that. That I enjoy. But the surprise part I don't enjoy. Understand? I never enjoy the surprise part. It means what? See, if there is a gratitude component, you have a devotion. Yes, I did not have, I asked you, you gave me, I am grateful to you. But if there is a surprise component, I will just turn my face and walk to the next person. Because I don't feel surprised. But when you come back and report, when I see gratitude, I am very happy. I don't take myself for granted. I see the gratitude part. I do enjoy the gratitude part. But if there is a surprise part, then you did not comprehend or have deep trust. That is okay. All I wanted you to understand, just the happening, ordinary happening for me becomes miracle for you because of the consciousness established in the superconsciousness. Because it remains in the superconsciousness, in the highest intelligence, the supreme being, even the happenings are celebrated as the miracles. Bhagavan is very clear, Krishna is very clear, he uses the word ihaiva taihi jitavasargaha Esham samye stitam manaha nirdosham hi samam brahma tasumat brahmani te stitaha. Here in this world itself, the nature is surpassed by them whose intelligence remains established in Supreme Being. See about Trinyana Sambandhar, 292nd Guru Maha Sannidhanam asked me a question in Akashic reading. He put a question to me in the Akashic reading for Kalabhairava. What all miracles Jnana Sambandha Swami did? The Akashic reading I read out, 78 times he broke the nature, law of nature, science and law of nature. I tell you that 78 incidents are miracle for us, but for Jnana Sambandha Swami, Trinyana Sambandhar, it is the happening. It is just the flow. Because he is established in the super consciousness, the nature is surpassed by them whose intelligence is established in Supreme Being. Ihaiva taihi jitaha sargaha yesham samye stitam manaha. 78 times nature would have tried to cross him and he crossed it. That's all. When he puts the palm leaf and it goes against the water current in Vaigai, when he puts the palm leaf into the fire and it does not get burnt, means he is not performing miracle. He is established in the Supreme Being. The happening itself is miraculous for ordinary people who sees the whole thing in ordinary mind, from the ordinary consciousness. Understand? Now, this is the sutra for all of you. This is the important understanding for all of you. Be established in ajapa japa, feeling connection and unclutching. You will simply pass the law of the nature, which is you can't live without food. You will just surpass it. Be established in the supreme consciousness. You will just surpass the law of nature. You can't live without food, is a law. It's the nature. You will just surpass it by being established in Supreme Being.
Paramahamsa Nithyananda, a rare living incarnation, is named among the world's 100 most spiritually influential personalities today. Paramahamsa Nithyananda has been placed alongside Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Oprah Winfrey, Paulo Coelho and others by Mind, Body, Spirit, the world's top esoteric magazine from Watkins, London's oldest and largest bookstore. A yogi by birth, he has been expressing his power of enlightenment since birth. He has authored more than 500 books in Tamil and English. Translations of these books are available in 26 languages in Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, Sanskrit, Gujarati, Oriya, Bengali, Marathi, French, Malay, Polish, Portuguese, Italian, German, Danish, Spanish, Russian and Chinese. He is also an exemplary speaker with over 10,000 hours of profound life solutions through his discourses. Social services such as Annadan, free medical care, free educational services with ashrams, schools, temples, hospitals established in more than 140 places around the world, offering exceptional services. A powerful spiritual healer who has healed millions of people of diseases from migraine to cancer. A Kriya Yogi who has formulated Kriyas for physical health and mental well-being, benefiting thousands. A living master who offers practical solutions for our everyday problems. He is the founder and spiritual head of Nithyananda Dhyanapeetham, a spiritual powerhouse who has revived the sacred Vedic tradition by establishing Vedic temples in places like Los Angeles, San Jose, Seattle, Toronto, Ohio, Oklahoma, Phoenix, St. Louis, Malaysia, Brazil, Paris, Guadeloupe, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Atlanta, Calgary, Vancouver, Singapore, and places in India like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Tiruvannamalai. A spiritual guru for 10 million followers, an incarnation who transmits the highest spiritual energy through initiation, a contemporary yogi who has revived the Vedic science of yoga worldwide through thousands of yoga centers, an adept in Ashtamahasiddhis, mystical yogic powers, who has effortlessly awakened the Kundalini of thousands and graced them with spiritual powers, a dynamic young guru who is an inspiration for thousands of youngsters, India's most watched spiritual guru online, a beacon of spiritual light who has triumphed over the forces of religious terrorism and political persecution. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is an eternal Kalpataru, blessing the world with the boons of material abundance and spiritual enlightenment.
वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ध्यानलोकप्रदीपकं वन्दे शान्तमयं बन्धं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम् आनन्दगन्धसञ्चारं सर्वोपाधिविनिर्मुक्तं वन्दे ज्ञानालयं नाथं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 09742203311. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.